Welcome everyone, we are the Grin brothers and we're continuing our playthrough
Ghosts!
of Diablo. Yes, there are ghosts. Cameras needed.
Who are you gonna call?
Which one though?
I don't know, they keep retconning it, so the old ones don't even exist anymore.
That would be a nice thing.
Maybe we should use the actual...
Was that a good thing, destroying that spirit totem? That spirit
I don't
seemed fairly upset. Those also seemed fairly upset.
We should call the actual original Ghostbusters, but not the real Ghostbusters.
You mean the ones with the monkey?
Yes, because they've got a monkey. That's it. That's all there is to it.
And the monkey's name was, Gorilla was like Susan or something?
I don't know. I never watched it. I just watched the Rubber
Ravi, what do you
Taxi
think
video.
I watched it? I'm
know.
aware of
You watch
their
old
existence.
stuff.
I think I saw the cartoon appeared once on TV.
You're an old person.
I'm not that old.
You're what, like...
But I apparently know more about these older things than a lot of the other people I seem to bump into do.
You're like 4 years older than me. That's old. Oh wait, there's a door here. I just want to kill things. Scorpions.
So, speaking a little bit more about the Evo stuff, I was wanting to watch some Evo stuff this year. Was interested in watching the King of Fighters tournament at least.
Did you?
Nah, well, at least not yet. I was a little disappointed that I wanted to watch the Glasgow Central Fiction tournament, but I was a little disappointed that Pocket tournament disappeared from the list so quickly, particularly after a good one last year.
Yeah.
But the same thing happened. Well, a similar thing happened with Glasgow. It had a great sort of tournament, and then they didn't show it for ages.
Yeah.
But
they're still going to show Melee for the 20 millionth time.
Oh, well, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
I know, they're getting rid of it.
Yeah, I imagine that's going to go down so well. But it's like, to be fair, Capcom puts the most money into Evo 2, but you don't see them saying, hey, they were still holding a Street Fighter 2 tournament. I mean, sure, Capcom have had a history of actually supporting the tournament scenes, and like Nintendo, who've only just started doing so, but... At least, to be fair, hey, they've started supporting it. If you play the latest version, that will actually be supported. Nintendo won't stop you or anything.
Yeah. It makes sense to play the most recent version of this franchise.
Mm.
They want arms in it as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Which makes sense, I guess. I'd have rather have... I don't know.
I'd rather a Pocket tournament.
Yeah, I think...
I feel arms will be different, but I also worry there'll be connection issues with... What?
We're killing these ghosts.
Okay. No, we're not. They're helping us.
No, we're killing the yellow ghosts.
Oh, okay.
Blue ghost helps us.
Where's our other ally gone?
He's still here. Somewhere. He's here.
Okay.
He just forgot what to do. I think it's because a lot of the enemies go over like the ledge, so you can't actually hit them.
Take this for your trouble.
Ah, it's a ghost of enough of them.
Yeah. And he gave us a giant treasure chest.
I worry that we're going to run out of inventory space soon.
Let's have a look. My inventory is 28 out of 60. Yours is 56 out of 60.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot more loot than I am. We should also...
I was working at the time, so I didn't really have time to watch the Evo stuff. Still disappointed that Dead or Alive hasn't yet to show on Evo at all.
Ever?
Yeah, well, it has some years, but like last round came out and they didn't bother having that. It's like, yet again, Marvel's Capcom 3. It's like it didn't even have an update. But Dead or Alive 5 last round came out. It's like they ignored it in favor. It's like they forced in Guilty Gear Zerd Revelator when it came out, and it was just announced earlier this year, so barely anyone's had a chance to even play that latest version. Yeah. But they still said, "Oh, we have to have this because it's the newest version." Like, you never made that sort of a case for Dead or Alive 5 last round.
Huh.
Let's see, other things to talk about.
I got something to talk about.
No, as in still the Evo topic.
Oh, that's fine.
Disney were forced to show Bayonetta of winning the Super Smash Bros. For Wii U tournament. That was funny.
On their kid channels.
Yeah, that was funny. And basically everything else I know about Evo this year has been through Maximilian Dude's channel. watch his top 5 Evo moment. Like last year, it wasn't that exciting. The number 5 spot, I feel, was actually one of the better ones. The person who won the Guilty Gear Zerd tournament finals got perfect. Double perfect.
Double perfect?
Yeah. It was a very good matchup for him, apparently.
Definitely not the right passage, and we're
still going in
anyway.
Which, whilst not the most exciting, was pretty good. Like, I didn't find the Street Fighter 5 one so exciting to put it at number 1. I mean, I had a good line from the guy who won the tournament. I think fighting games are great! Fighting games are fun! Was, you know, his winning statement. It's like, yeah, that
That's
works
not
well.
wrong.
Not as good as the Pokken tournament winning say. I did it for more Braxton furry porn, but I don't think there's ever going to be a case of anyone beating the winner of Pokken tournament's statement of that.
No, probably not.
Like that's yeah, that's how
Yeah,
that's how
porn.
champions are made. That's how winners come.
Hey,
What?
don't worry. Some people will get it.
Like, thumbs up, subscribe if you get it. Yes.
Don't whore out to that degree.
Hey, we don't.
Don't you mean don't like, don't subscribe?
If only there was some way I could show my appreciation to the people. No, I'd rather a comment than a like or a subscription would be nice.
I'd rather your money.
I'd rather a comment than a like.
I'd rather your money.
Although the like does make it more likely for a comment. You know, just something to show that people do enjoy our video. It's always handy to know.
I mean, that's the thing. If you ask them to like it for a specific reason, that doesn't mean they're liking it because they like it. They're liking it for a reason.
Like if you liked it.
Never. I refuse.
Yeah, and honestly, I get Maximilian Dude's top 5 things. Honestly, I feel some more showcasing needs to be done with some of these games which are played at EVO but not a part of the official tournaments. And it's probably a good thing he didn't post it as his own video. Because he was being humble, obviously. But Maximilian Dude himself had an EVO moment.
Oh.
And actually one that probably should have been in that top 5 EVO list, but it wasn't in one of the normal EVO tournaments.
Oh.
I'm guessing he has a bit of spare time because the Killer Instinct wasn't on the EVO list this year.
Oh, how come?
I think it was there, but it didn't make the chart because again, Guilty Gear Zerd Revelator came out as a new version, so clearly that had to be on there along with the latest BlazBlue. Nothing against Guilty Gear, but it's like it just again it just ticks me off with the whole Dead or Alive being shafted when it got a new version, but Guilty Gear, no, we have to make an exception for that.
You're salty, basically.
Also, they keep showing Mortal Kombat, but it's so boring to watch.
Yeah, I've got to agree with that.
There was a lot. There's something that I noticed about this EVO. There's a lot of games made by the same companies.
Yeah.
Like, 2 NetherRealm games, 2 Arc System Works games, 2 Nintendo games, which are both the same series.
That's probably because those are the people that actually paid them.
2 Capcom games, but I will forgive them in that case because the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was supposed to be the 9th sort of you get to decide option.
Yeah.
A lot of repeating. But yeah, Maximilian Dude's EVO moment is that he was doing a Dragon Ball Fighters fight, because there was a big sort of demo session for it.
Yeah.
And he was fighting the opponent, and he lost both Cell and Gohan, and was left with just Goku against 3 opponents. Oh, yeah.
Your inventory is full, so
You can handle that one guy. So he was just Goku alone against 3 opponents. One of them was basically on no health though. Frieza had taken like a third of its health damage, and then Vegeta was basically just fine. He beat all 3 of them.
Wow.
With just Goku.
Go sort your
He also won with his ultimate.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is for Goku is Super Saiyan 3 Kamehameha.
Yeah.
damage, intelligence, reduces all resource costs by 7%. That is good, and it's slightly stronger, but no vitality, no holy. I feel this pig stick is just a bit better.
Yeah, it's got a chance to deal AoE damage. So
the socket's a good thing, but
against groups of enemies, your jump also has a chance with each enemy it hits to do AoE damage.
Yeah, I think it's just enough. I mean, I'd have to get I think I'd frankly would have to get the max gem and put it in to make it the better choice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Adroit shoulders, and for your intelligence reduces recoil cells, Hydra damage. And I don't have Blizzard anymore, so let's go. I can never tell what these shoulders actually change. Oh, the award. No Hydra damage increase.
No.
This one's a bad one. Okay, body, I guess.
So,
none of these are going to be better.
Do you want me to bring something up?
No. Yeah, sure. NTI.
And so I will say now, this is a touchy subject.
All the hats have become stupid looking.
It's a touchy subject amongst the internet, but I find it funny.
Okay.
Because the drama it's caused.
Well, I know between the two of us, we can have very civilised debates about usually subjects that people tiptoe around.
Yeah.
And we don't really have enough people who watch our videos for it to be a problem.
And the thing is,
unless this is the video which suddenly brings everyone in.
Well, it might be. Because Doctor Who is a woman.
Oh, funny enough, I had that on my thing as well.
So,
I mean, I don't watch Doctor Who, but I still follow
the Doctor's still the Doctor, because Doctor is a gender-neutral term.
Please, a woman being a doctor? Don't you mean Nurse Who?
That's
ho, 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 ho.
Completely inaccurate. Did you never watch Scrubs?
No, well, actually, funny enough, one of the highest paid people at the BBC, because they revealed the BBC pay list thing recently, all the people who earn more than the Prime Minister, the highest paid actor is most well known for playing a nurse on Casualty, named Charlie.
Yeah, it's not Scrubs, so it's not that important.
Yeah, no. But Scrubs hasn't been around for a while. They tried to keep it going, but people didn't like the...
It's because they changed too much of the dynamic.
I'm going to just put that one thing away then. Sell the rest.
No, so I might as well sort my inventory whilst we're here as well. Yeah, Doctor Who's a woman. A lot of people are upset about this. Men and women are upset about it. Of course, they all get called sexist by the people on the left side.
But there's legitimate reasons. There's legitimate arguments for and against.
Keep saying your stuff. Everyone has their reasons, and none of them are necessarily bad. Yeah, some people are upset about it because it's just a woman. Other people are upset about it because it's removed one of the few male role models that doesn't resort to violence. But you can also use the argument, we've had...
It's a lot more armour, and it's got the same sockets.
We've had Doctor Who as a role model, as a male role model for about...
Called Cleansing Boon. I'll keep it, just in case.
A lot of you. Just sell it. You're never going to equip it.
I may do. It's got two sockets.
It's got two sockets, but it's got no in.
Oh, that's the thing it's missing.
Yeah, you lose out on too much damage. You don't use
spectral blades. I don't use spectral blades.
So it's
yeah,
useless,
fair enough.
Yeah, I'll put my controller. So a lot of
you don't
people,
want to sort your inventory.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I needed my controller. A lot of people go with the logic that having lost that one male role model of non-violence is a big blow. Personally, I know I'm of the opinion that you can just keep... Oh, I've got a legendary!
Identify.
Saffron Ram. Good
same
strength,
armour.
Good vitality, 4% life.
Instead of 3.
Almost,
it looks like a slightly better version.
Yeah, it's basically just...
Do you use Punish?
It's still better than what I've got.
Yeah. So.
Bound according to the precepts of Anarch. Cool.
I think that the situation becomes, in regards to losing that male role model, is more when you narrow it down to specifics. How many British television shows, not cartoons here, but actually even cartoons, how many British television shows which are supposed to be family friendly. Are supposed to have a kid appeal. I'm not sure about the latest sort of seasons. I've never really watched Doctor Who, but I know that they keep bringing up a lot of subjects which are like, most of these are going to go over kids' heads or sort of things, or maybe a bit, weird to bring up in a, again, it's that whole sort of case where it's like, this is supposed to be a children's show, but we feel you're going overboard a bit with some of these things.
It's not a children's show.
It's supposed to be, though. Heck, originally it was supposed to be an educational show. The time travel aspect was just about exploring history, and the Daleks was brought in more of a, this is an interesting thing. This is like a what-if sort of thing.
Yeah.
Bit of drama to go along with the Doctor sort of showing people history. Originally, the producer was against the whole Dalek thing. There was actually a pretty good documentary about the creation of the first few episodes of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Done as an actual sort of like drama. If you narrow it down, then there are sort of Doctor Who's supposed to be a show appealing to sort of children, and in general, having a British show that's supposed to appeal to children, not like really young children, but a British show which actually is supposed to be family friendly, without being the sort of for the super young or for older audiences, is very hard to get nowadays.
Yeah,
because we don't put enough money into our own sort of series. We're mostly just pulling them over from America. I mean, heck, our cartoon industry is basically non-existent nowadays.
Yeah.
I think we've got Peppa Pig. And we have a Danger Mouse reboot, that was pretty cool. And then we've got like one proper British, only in Britain, sort of hand-drawn studio sort of thing.
To take that out of that.
I believe the person who runs it is actually the son of one of the creators of Danger Mouse.
Yeah.
Or the studio which made Danger Mouse. When you get to specifics, it's a problem, but when you think of the broader term, when you think of the shows we do have, say, imported from other countries, there's still the British role models who do, provide a sort of, character to help, the male audience to have. This is a character who relies on intelligence.
Yeah.
For instance, just off the top of my head, Gravity Falls, for instance, although that is ended for a
terrible
couple
example
years.
As well, because it never really worked out for the character.
Yeah, true, but Dipper is, however, the main protagonist and is a male character whose focus is intellectual rather than relying on violence or strength.
Yeah. Raging Timber.
And then you got, as another slight odd of violence in a character who's not, violence is how they have to solve the problem, but a character who isn't in tune to it, Steven Universe. Steven's a pacifist.
Yeah, he hates violence.
He fights only because he has to. But that's a character who doesn't so much rely on violence.
And doesn't want to use it even when he has to rely on it.
For me, the sort of problem is, in terms of the role model situation, is I've never had a role model myself. I've never tried to aspire to be someone like someone else. I just, I feel the best way to go about it is look in the mirror and just imagine a better you.
Yeah.
That's the
Well, the thing is,
aim to be you, but how you want to be as a better person.
Even if you don't realise it, you do kind of take influences from different people, but you never have one role model. Role models are something that you should have many of, because you want to take the aspects you enjoy from other people to be something to strive for.
Yeah, I can understand that. I've created characters before, and it's I kind of wish I could have that sort of mindset. I created with the character who serves as the avatar, as my avatar for the internet, Nanka. When doing Nanka's Pokemon Universe adventure, I made her a very free-flowing character in terms of goal. She doesn't have a specific objective in life. She just wants to sort of travel about the place and just enjoy life.
Yeah. And
I kind of admire that in what I made of the character, because I can't think like that. I'm very goal orientated. I have to think this has a reason, or like playing a game, or as I found with drawing, I rarely enjoy things in the act of doing them. And a lot of games, I have frustration playing the games themselves. But I get most of my enjoyment from the the achievement of it.
Yeah,
the end result rather than the activity. Something can suck doing. I absolutely despise drawing. But lately, because I'm able to draw somewhat well now,
Yeah.
or to a degree where I can see the final result and think I'm happy with this, I can gain enjoyment despite an hour and a half of swearing, because of the end result. Makes me think that was worth it.
Yeah.
But I can admire a person who's able to enjoy life without it having to be the end result that they enjoy, but the activity, because that's something that I feel that I can't so much change about myself, because I feel that's too ingrained, as it were. That's a part of just makes me me.
Yeah, I get that. I'm the complete opposite. I tend to enjoy more the act than the end. It's why I don't really care if I win or lose in games. I'm like, oh, I lost. Oh well, who cares? I had fun playing it. I'd rather have, like in Dota, I don't care if I win or lose. Yeah, it's nice to win, but I would rather have a challenging match where we, it's like a more fair battleground, like I get good kills, the enemy gets good kills on us, kind of thing. I'd rather have it more entertaining than a complete stomp of a victory.
Oh, I think
I hate matches where I completely destroy the opponent.
Yeah, I think you misinterpreted what I meant by that. In that, it doesn't mean a win or lose scenario for me. It means it's not going to be as fun if I win easily, But if I say lose, for instance, I want it to feel like I at least did my best in the attempt.
I don't know. When you played Splatoon, I heard a lot of times where...
Yeah, that's because they were cheating assholes.
You were like, oh, I had a really good match, and then I lost, and it's soured the entire experience.
No, I've had lots of times where I've been angry, but I still won.
Yeah, I've had that.
But that's simply because I get angry when playing. Again, it's the experience, but the outcome afterwards makes me happy.
Like, I don't know.
Splatoon is actually a very good example. I get very frustrated.
Yeah, you're just angry.
In the thing, but I'm always happy by the end of it. I mean, you lot never seem to think I am, but I am.
You don't act it. Not that often. Say,
if I lose in, say, let's say Pokken Tournament, for example, I've lost against one person, but the fight we had was a very challenging one, and I felt my loss was understandable. Felt okay with the end result as a result of...
You enjoy looking back on something rather than being in it?
Yes, yeah, very much so.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, most of my time, sort of as I sort of sit in bed, is either imagining scenarios for my stories and such, or for the games and such. What am I going to do tomorrow? Or thinking back of what did I enjoy, what have I accomplished and enjoyed doing today, and often things which I'll look back on, I never enjoyed being at work, but, there'll be moments at the end of the day where I look back and I thought, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah. I try and focus on what's actually happening around me at the time. Generally try and enjoy it.
Yeah, Doctor Who then, because I feel you had a bit more to say on that, but I feel I kind of...
Well, we kind of have to end the episode now, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, very sorry.
You went overboard.
Sorry about that. We kind of ended up detouring into that other subject there. But,
it doesn't matter.
Because I feel you had a bit more to say on the subject.
Well, yeah, I can keep talking next time.
Okay.
We do multiple episodes. But yeah, bye.
Cheerio!